Hey, what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. The Matador GlobeRider 35L travel backpack. I would say if you're okay with the price, you're okay with the look, you like the grab handles, there's a few quirks about it, but I would say the bottom line up front, this is worth it. I've been able to take this thing on 3 work trips so far. I'm on my 3rd one, and I'll say this. I have 2 other 35-liter bags, one by Eberly stock, which I like quite a bit. I have another one by GoRuck. This one, for the value of it, I like it a bit. Let's talk about some stuff I don't like. It doesn't, even when it's loaded properly, sometimes when you go to set it up, it will lean on you. It'll get you. It will get you. You see how it's leaning like this? It just takes too much in one way. This is any bag, but I've noticed a lot of stuff from like Brown Buffalo, some stuff from Eberly stock, which has a better bottom, doesn't necessarily do that. I'm not a big fan of that. Secondly, this thing has a ton of grab handles. That's fantastic. But I will say that it could have done a little bit more to disguise the grab handles into the bag a little bit more. Some of their competitors are a little bit better at that than this one. It has been taking for me getting used to the accessing the laptop compartment, because you can access it from the side right here. You can also access it from the top. And for the most part, I don't know why, but I'm used to accessing it on the right. If it's all my bags from Vertex, the bag from GoRuck, like all of them are on this side, they're not on that side. That's what I mean by I'm getting used to it, not necessarily that it's something that it's unusual altogether. Now, those are some of the cons that jump out at me. If I think of any other ones, we will talk about that as we go through it. 420D recycled nylon on this bag. I think it comes in multiple colors, plenty of room. 35 liters is about as big as you're gonna wanna get for putting a bag on an airplane. At least that's gonna be without the airline complaining about the size. It's a little bit too big to go on the seat underneath the seat in front of you. You can do it on a bigger plane in a pinch, but those seats were like 2 rows or smaller. This is not going to go. But if you're on one of those travel things where they're like, hey, if you're a part of group 8 and 9, we're checking your bags, because of the way you can tuck some of these straps inside, there's a low likelihood that you're gonna have to give your bag up and grab it and have them check it to your final destination. Only 1 water bottle pouch. That is actually okay. 2 water bottle pouches is tradition on the lot. I'm glad they got rid of the other water bottle pouch and give me the actual grab handle on this side. The water bottle, the pouch itself is huge, fits a full-size Nalgene bottle. That's good to go, great on there. You can also, plenty of latch points around this. So the very front has a big stash pocket, so you can throw a rain jacket in here. You can throw an extra pair of gloves or some socks, or maybe an important document. I wish it had a little more elasticity to keep it closed. Maybe like a magnet would be nice right here, because I just don't want this to, I'll be able to throw some stuff in here that's a little bit more important, like passports or whatever, and they not go flopping out. So, but you do have in the very front a admin area which folds down, so when the bag is sitting up, as long as it doesn't go falling forward, you can access the stuff inside. And the admin area pretty much gets whatever you need to. It has 2 zipper pockets, 2 slip pockets, then it has 4 pin size pockets, which you can use for cables or pins or whatever, then just a large dump area in the very front of it. So actually pretty usable space in there. So right above that area right here, there's another zipper pocket, which is it's a soft line pocket, just normally where you can keep sunglasses. I have them in its case, so that's how big that pocket is, that I can keep its sunglasses in its case itself up there, which makes a lot of sense. Now, between the admin pocket and the sunglass pocket is the pocket that gets you into the full pack itself. This pack opens up like a suitcase, so we're not going to go in that pocket yet, but we'll talk about the pockets behind it, which is a access pocket to the main compartment. If you open this pocket, then that gets you access to the main compartment itself. Inside of there, you can see all the room that you have and how you can access those different items. You got an area back there for your laptop. So everything that you load front loading onto this thing, you can also load from the top. So a lot of bags do this. I like the way that they do it. You see they have like these wings on the side that get you just that much more room. You legit can work and dig your hand inside here and access most anything that you have inside of this. And I like that. I like the way they did that. I have another bag from eBay Stock that does that pretty good. I would say that they're kind of really ahead of the game when they're doing stuff like that. Lots of grab handles on his. That means that if you have this in an overhead bin, if you have this on a bus, if you have this in near your feet or whatever, you can grab it here or grab it here or grab it there. There's just grab handles all over the place. I like it because no matter the angle, even on the bottom, there's a grab handle. You can grab the bag. But as I mentioned, something important in here, you grab it from the bottom. You have to think about, is that item gonna go sliding out? So you wanna think about that. Lash points on the side, which helps you cinch the bag down further. And also if you have a longer item here, you can run it through this area here and cinch that item down. Or if you just really wanna compress the bag down, you can use that for this. Same thing on the other side. It has that same lash point, so you can really try to compress the bag down. So you got that going on down here, which it has for the waist strap, but you can use that as a compression strap as well. This bag has what they call their harness stow system. So you can take this apart, and I've done this a couple of times, is pull this back and you can actually unclip the straps. You can store the straps inside of this bag. And once they're inside the bag itself, you can tighten this back up, and this bag shrinks down, very, very small footprint. It shrinks down so that your straps are tucked away. You can tuck the waist strap away, which you can see I have that down here. I think it's removable, but the hook and loop inside of this is like crazy strong. So I have not wanted to go through the headache of putting it back in. So I tucked it away, okay? And I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I haven't noticed it that way, and it's been over a month. A lot of people have already done their early reviews on this. I wanted a little bit more time to travel with it, and I'm okay with the waist straps. I haven't used them though, because I haven't had, even using this for rucking purposes, I haven't used it anything like that. So that's basically the outside of the bag. The shoulder straps themselves are okay-ish. They have a little bit, they don't have the full air wicking technology, kind of like I like with some of these things, but it is what it is. They're pretty comfortable, not as comfortable as something like from GoRuck, but they kind of get the job done. And an issue I had with some of my previous Matador bags is that they sag after a while. This one hasn't done that. No matter what type of load I have in it, that they've kind of gotten that done. So the key difference from the main straps, they have different zipper pulls and they're a different color. That way you won't accidentally open the main part of this pouch or this bag, which is great because you don't want to accidentally open this main part of the bag because it does open up like an entire suitcase. So when you open it up, you see you get access here to a bunch of zippered pockets. I like the fact that every single one of these pockets are zippered, because if you access this bag from the top, like I mentioned earlier, you can reach your hand all the way down and unzip any of these and grab the item that you need out of it. The other side is just a big old open area for you to fit items in here as you see fit. I have the tripod that I'm using for this trip, a pair of headphones and some camera equipment in here, but you can put clothing items in here. The very back, you can also access that laptop area in the front. It's just not as easy to do as it is from opening that top compartment. But for the longest, I didn't even realize that there was a backside compartment to this bag. I've only been mostly accessing my laptop by just unzipping it right here. And then you can pull your laptop out. But as I mentioned, there is this zipper pocket on the side, which allows for you to pull your laptop out if you need to. It can accommodate up to a 16-inch laptop. I only have a 14-inch laptop. Now, let me show you what the bag looks like. It's barely any other weight in there. It has that little bit of camera equipment, but you see how quickly the weight can be thrown off. I wish there was something else with the dynamics of the bag that it stood up better on its own. The bag is about 3 pounds empty, not very heavy at all. But I'll throw the pricing information up down below because I don't know what the price is as of today. They're always having different sales and steals, and they have a no questions like asked warranty at Matador. They strive to make a pack and a bag for you that you can take anywhere in the world. I mean, they're like a soft competitor for Patagonia without the Patagonia prices. And this is a really good bag. It's not my speed aesthetics. I like something that's a little bit more urban mixed with tactical. This one's travel-y. This one looks like a travel bag. So I don't know how I feel about that. I would do a review of an eBay stock 35-liter travel bag, which doesn't give that same travel feeling. I think if this bag was all black and had less straps on it, would be a little bit better. But it does have more pros than cons. Comment down below, what do you think of the GlobeRider, the 35? They also have a big brother, which is the 45 by Matador. Matador Equipment coming through with another banger. They sent this out to me. They paid me no money. They didn't even know I was going to do a review. Okay. And they're seeing this video the first time along with you guys. If your first time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, well, thank you once again for watching me run my grape. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.